In the heart of the southern French city of Arles, Vincent van Gogh's legacy has been immortalized. This cafe was rebuilt based on the canvas Café Terrace at Night, painted by Van Gogh in this very spot. The Dutch painter chose the Provence region for its light and color. He arrived by train to Arles in February 1888.
When he arrived, the tracks were still covered with some 30 centimeters of snow. His train was stuck because of the weather, so he decided to get out in Arles. He knew very little about Arles beforehand, so it was total happenstance.
He first stayed in a boarding house before moving to this yellow home, which later became the subject of one of his most famous works. Bombed in 1944, it no longer exists today.
He rented this small part of the house, and for him it was an ideal location, because just 200 meters from his door, he was in the middle of the wheat fields. So this is where he discovered the Arles countryside that he was so fascinated by.
Van Gogh wandered the region by foot for hours at a time, seduced by the diverse landscapes. In the summer, he was particularly inspired by scenes of harvest.
Van Gogh liked to go into the fields, paint in the fields, to be close to simple people who worked the land. And he paid special attention to nature, the sky, the land that nourishes us, and the people who work on that land.
In August, Paul Gauguin's arrival to Arles would heavily impact the painter. The artists lived and worked together for 2 months, until their relationship took a turn for the worst.
On December 23, 1888, he fought with Gauguin, and after that fight, he went and cut off his earlobe. He was found in his room, covered in blood, so of course he had to be hospitalized.
Van Gogh spent 4 months at a hospital here. He immortalized the institution's gardens in another one of his well-known paintings. The painter's canvas was used to reconstruct the gardens, which thousands of tourists now visit every year in homage to the tortured artist. Despite his deteriorating mental health, Van Gogh painted dazzling scenery in Arles and its surrounding villages, a region forever marked by his artistry.